Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. So today I'm talking about materials, but not just materials. I'm talking about items, how you can get them and from where to get them, and a lot of these things. For sure I made before a video for this from around the time, maybe from 1 year, talked about like 30 minutes about all of this. So actually I will try to make this one a lot faster than this, and actually I will make it with a different way so things can be different and can go better for the new things we have. So anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe if you didn't, help me for sure so I can grow more, because I begin to feel actually sad these days and I feel like I don't want to make any more videos, but actually I'm still working, so I will try my best. And let's begin this. So first, the items I will talk about will be these items. So actually I will talk about all the materials for sure, about all of the sacred crystals or any type of crystal and soulstones, and for sure all of the things, the others for sure that you can sell from them. Also I will talk about sacred vials, we'll talk also about pit patches, insignias, unity stones also, and actually evolved stones. So that's my aiming for this video. And actually first I will talk about the places you can get these items from and the best places to get a lot of items or a lot from them and a lot from others for sure, and these things. So we'll begin with places for sure first. Okay, so first thing for sure is Soul Boost. So Soul Boost may be the best place in the game to get items for sure. If you didn't finish it like what I am on now, I finished everything, so I don't have anything to read from this, but I got everything that was in here, like burnished hormone etching stones, for sure a lot of crystals, Elysian orbs, any type of crystal, a lot of rewards. So for sure try to do your best and get as much items as you can get cites for sure, and a lot of materials and a lot of important items like Empyrean Spirit Stones, Elder Scales, and all of this. So you will need them for sure. Try to do your best on Soul Boost. After this Soul Boost will finish, maybe I'm not sure when, but actually as they say season 1 will finish on the next month, like what I see on 8 from June. So after this, as I expect, they will make another Soul Boost, or they will make season 2 from Soul Boost. So anyway, if you can't finish this, so maybe you will get from the other one, so don't worry about this point. Okay, second thing will be Battle Pass. Battle Pass for sure it will not happen a lot, it happen every maybe 3 months, like what I can see from now, and things will go for just I think until 11:50 for me. Okay, so it's just for one patch. So if I will say the patch is normally 28 days, 4 weeks, so it will be 4 weeks. Try to finish whatever you can. You will get some not bad items, I can say, from the left side if you buy it, so you will get from the right side, so you can get more materials from this. So maybe you will have some good things to get from sure from this. So try to focus in these two, just do their quests for sure, if it for Soul Boost or Battle Pass, as much as you can, so you can gain levels and begin to get the rewards. Okay, so place number 3, for sure what you normally do, dungeons, raid, solo dungeons, anything in category of dungeons for sure, and the dailies and the weeklies for sure also. So for the dungeons you will get a lot of materials, as you will get normally the chest for materials, so the chest you will use it, you will get the normal 4 materials, and you can have a chance for sure for Elysian Orb and Sacred Orb also, so that's a good thing to get these 6 items. For the other 2 you can get them from this, so it's not a big problem. That's about dungeons. From raids also can give you Elysian Orbs sometimes, okay, and some materials like Elysian also you can get from raids. You can get from every boss that die, you can try to get it if the party leader will give it to you for sure. Away from this, solo dungeons can give a normal chest, so like the material chest is normally what we have. For dailies for sure you can get chests like this, will give you materials, and also you can get chests like this, will give you materials on 4, and also someone else here on 5. So try to read them if you need a lot of materials, that will help you for sure. And from this chest you can get soul stones and moon stones, Sacred Orb, Elysian Orb also, and the normal crystals from them. Okay, so that's an important thing to do for sure. So always play your weeklies and always play your dailies, also your weeklies, if you can see, will give them the same chests, and actually it will give better rewards. Also second one here, here nothing, and here nothing, but try to get them also. Number 4, and that's something normal, and we always focus on every patch, and that's events. So any event will come for sure, will give its own reward. So like as example, last event we have, it's not growing that good, so just you can get gem from here and here, enhancement stone, some cities, and others actually useless. And from as example the other event what it was before it, so it didn't secret vials with pets and things like this. So for sure events, if you feel something good on this events, try to get it. Sometimes it have materials can come on events, so try to get them. If you need a lot of materials, for sure they will help you. Last place I will talk about, but that's for super new players actually, or who didn't play this place last year, and that's called Trail Arena. Trail Arena is here, as you can go here for sure. For old players, they finished it already, and actually they didn't make any new season, so if you didn't finish it, go here. You will challenge a lot of type of characters from the original 9 characters in the game, so try to kill all of them. Everyone you will kill, you will have stage 2, stage 3, 4 until you reach stage 10. Everyone will give you a reward. Take the rewards, you will have a lot of items you can get from there, from Elysians to crystals to legendary elements, a lot of things, even evolved stones. So if you didn't play them already, give it a try and try to play them. Not sure if they will make a new things from them or not, or they will reset it and reset the rewards or not. Actually I'm waiting for this because they are super important, and actually you can play them on all of your characters. So if you have some characters didn't play it yet, go with them, play them, and get all of these rewards. For sure, especially they will help you on item like evolved stones, because you can get a lot from stage 8 and 9. You will get about 3 from them, and actually you have 9 characters, so you can get about 27 from them. So try to give it a try. So if you can get 27 per character, that for sure will help you on evolved stones especially. Okay, so now let's begin to talk about some items especially. So first, starting with our normal 4, for sure this things: Elysian, Moonstone, Soulstone, and also Secret Crystal. So this 5 is doing like this, or this 4 is doing like this. For sure, playing any dungeon you can get them. Playing most of your weekly for sure will do this. Playing the daily will get them. Playing any solo dungeon can give you a normal chest, light chest, even like, let me show you, even pouch like this can give you a lot from them. So it's about what you can find, it's about the mood you are playing. If you did hard mode, so maybe you will get something better than this. If you did something lower, so you will get the lowest thing will be this pouch actually. So whatever you are doing up, you will get better chances on them. And also if you are doing for higher chests, so it can drop also Sacred Orb and Elysian Orb. So that's something good for sure, so try to focus on them. Most of things you will find there for sure. Soul Boost, Battle Pass also can give you this, and a lot of places like even Celestial Basin maybe giving you this also. If you are checking like as example some of these merchants, like this one on Celestial Basin, so it can give you something like this. So this one can give you Moonstone as example, this one can give you Soul Stones. Actually not that big thing, I expected something better. So anyway, you can get them from there. If you're going for fishing, so you can get a chest also, can give you materials chest. If you are going for the solo area or the farming area here, so you can farm and get points and go to the merchant, and also there is a chest you can buy, will give you some extra crystals and things like this. Okay, specific for soul stones and the Moonstones. So actually PvP is better for both of them. So if you go for this one as example, normally if you are playing PvP a lot, and that's maybe not happening that much these days, so with this Zen Beans you can buy this chests. For sure it's better to buy this one or this one. It can give you some Moonstone, Soul Stones, and Soulstone Crystal, and actually Bloodstones also. So that's a better way, or the best way maybe, to get Soul Stones also with Soulstone Plane. Okay, also here for Battleground, so if you go for Battleground Trader as example, so normally you will find these chests also. It can give you Moonstone, Moonstone Crystal, Soulstone Crystal, and the Bloodstone Fragment. So it's a good way also to get moonstones beside soulstone plains also. Okay, so that's for the normal materials. Let's talk about bigger items. So I will talk first about sacred vials, as most of players like this item or it's important for them. Okay, so first starting with sacred vials. So sacred vials we have, if you go for the Rune Express and go for this tab, so first weekly wonder chests, you can get 2 from them. This item you can get it from this on-end oils. If you have about 30, can give you 1, or not about, it's 30 giving you 1, so you need like 150, so you can make this 5, and actually you will have to make this spectrum stone. Spectrum stone you can do it, sorry, as a transmute here if you have the material. So if I will do like this, for sure, because I have the materials, so I have 1, I can make it. It needs solar energy, and they need some elements, jewels also, so make them, and you need about 2, and to make it you can get 1 sacred vial, and actually you can get some rolls, maybe you can get someone else, it's about your luck. So try to do this 2 times per day, or sorry, 2 times per week, so you can get 2 sacred vials like this. Also events sometimes can have it, like this event don't have it, but the other one normally have it, so you can get 2 per week also from the pit patch, so both of them can get with the same way. Also for pit patch you can get it from this one, weekly pit chest, so it's a lot cheaper than the other one for sacred vial, so also you can get it with the same way. Okay, also ways for sure for this item, you have the Unity store, so if you press Ctrl and H and go for Unity store like this, so you can get 3 per week, but that's actually almost can't happen. But if you are playing with a lot of characters, so you can get a lot from this Unity token that you can get from your daily, from actually 4 dailies you can get 1, and 5 dailies you can get 2, so you can get 3. So if you can get 3 per character, and you can get a lot from this, and you have a lot of characters, so you can get a lot from them. And actually also you will need on-end oils, refine this item, so after this you can do it, and you can buy the sacred vials or buy the speed pairs. So that's a good ways for sure to buy this. Last 2 ways for sure, it's the normal ways for sure, F5 and try to buy sacred oil, not a sacred vial, because that's the main thing, sacred oil. So you can buy them from F5 and type the name, find sacred oil and buy them. That's the normal way. Also for pit pack you will be pit pod, so you will try to buy pit pod and type the number or type the name and search for it. So if I will say pit pods as example, not sure if F5 will work well for me as it's always broken, so I expect nothing will happen. So whatever, you will find it normally with high price, so it's better for sure to make them by yourself. So that's another way. Last way, if you can go for transmute like this. Okay, if you go to here, so you have pit pod, it need any pit, but in purple pits, and with 10 soul stones you can make a pit pod and actually do it. For sure if pits is high price, that will be something bad. If not, it's a good way to get pit pod. Also you have this way for pit pod, so it needs blood stones, some moonstones, some Elysian orbs, and you can make it. Maybe this way is good for me at the moment, as I have blood stones or a lot of blood stones I don't need, so I can make it. For sacred oil, for sure it need evolved stones, it need lesser demon spirit stones and transformation stones. Transformation stones you have to transmute it. This item you can get it but just from 2 dungeons, cold storage and heaven mandate, so always play them, get them, and with a lot of them you can do this. If you don't have them, for sure try to play a lot and you can do it. And this item is unable to trade, so if you will do this you will have to do it per character, because it's hard to do it like this. Okay, so third item we will talk about is evolved stones for sure. So evolved stone for sure it's an important item, as you can sell it with a good price, and also you can make some sacred vials with this or sacred oils with this, so it's important for sure. So the ways, as you can see on the item, Silver Frost Mountain field bosses, any boss you can see in this place, maybe you can drop it for sure if it's a big boss, not a normal boss. Also Run 1 City field bosses, they mean for sure Celestial Basin, and maybe this one was moving on the Celestial Basin like a chicken or something like this. And actually this one is actually wrong, because Celestial Basin filled the bosses now not giving any evolved stones. This, or what they say, it's actually unupdated. They need to update it, because last patch for Celestial Basin they cancelled the evolved stones from what you can get from the bosses. So for sure that's super useless thing they made on this game, because a lot of players should play this boss because they needed evolved stones. Now it's not giving this, and actually the bosses are having super high HP, so no one even playing there. So whatever. So also for evolved stones there is a lot of other ways you can get evolved stones from. So one of them is Trail Arena, like I mentioned. So if you didn't play it, you can get them for sure. Make sure that you can get them, because you can get a lot from this. Also you have dungeons like Demon Bane dungeons, especially if you look from, I think, stage 21. So you have a chance for evolved stones in Aerodrome, also in Substratum. So if you are playing multis, because you need items anyway there, or you need anything important you need from there, so you can get evolved stones if you are lucky for sure. Okay, so that's a good way to get them. Not sure the new dungeon will have evolved stones also or not, but you can give it a try anyway. You have also other two ways. You have MSP, Midnight Cypetal Plains. Bosses can drop some chests, and chests can drop evolved stones. So that's an important way to get this from Silver Frost for sure, and going for Reason Inn, or you can go for this one, Central Reason. Anyway, you will find MSP on this place. Go for it, play with some party, and you can do it and get some evolved stones. Also there is a Soulstone Plains, this place you can join the faction, and this one also can drop evolved stones if you do something on the bosses, and you can get it. So that's the best ways to get this item. Let's go for something else for now. Okay, so before I go for the last two, actually there is an item actually annoying me so much, and actually it will annoy you also. That's Sterling Steel's Fragments. This item is actually super hard to get. So to get it, I will talk about this first. If you go for Substratum or Aerodrome on stage 41, so you have a chance this item can drop. Actually this item is just used for upgrading your heart and nothing more, and actually it's a bad way to do this. Actually after they made this release or this patch, I didn't upgrade my heart even one stage because of this. I need like 12 from this to go for the next stage. I can't do it. If normally I have with sacred oils like what it was before, I could go for 2 levels, and actually I will have true heart so easy for now. But actually I can't really say they are stupid on this one or not, but actually this item is almost pay to win, or you have to do it like this. So normally you will have to go for higher stages and get it. The other way for sure, go for F5 and buy anyone from this, but it will be with high price. The other ways pay to win, so event like this event as example, you will find it here or there. So let me check them, the third tab here, so you can get the one, you can sell it. So if you are lucky enough and pay a lot of money, so you can get it. Or if you have a lot of honeymoon coins, so you can do this a lot and you can get it. So it's hard to get still, and that's something so bad for sure, and they have to change it anyway. Away from this, nothing. If you find any event have this item, try to make a use for this if you can, or if you will pay to get this item, because there is no other ways almost. Hope they do something in the future and fix this problem and this shit they are doing. Okay, last two items I will talk about is insignias. So insignias for sure what you can get here, or you can make use for here. This item for sure can give you some states. It's not that big cent for damage or anything like this, but it's actually helping a lot in some points, like it will give you some damage when you are like this under 30 or anything like this. This one will take some of your HP and give you some mist. It can help on damage. This one can help on defense, and mostly on defense. This one helping on supporting, like make your cooldown go down a bit or things like this. So whatever. So if you want to get them, so there's a lot of ways for sure. Most of the ways about Demon Bane dungeons. Any Demon Bane dungeons can drop these things. Not sure from which stage, like stage 11 can drop it, stage 1 as example can't. So Aerodrome Substratum will be from stage 11, For something like supply chain, it can drop from stage 1, no problem. Also you have the solo dungeon, Sanctum of Masters, so you can do this also. If you check the map here and go for Solar, you go for this one, Sanctum of Masters, so this one also can drop a lot from this, so that's the best way actually to do this. But if you want something like for some dungeons, especially for supply chain or anything like this will be higher than this, so you will have to play the same dungeon if you want something for the same dungeon also to do the same effort for the dungeon. What I mean by this, if I will go for this one as an example for me, so this one is for chaos supply chain. If I want this one or I find a lot from this, so I have to play chaos supply chain. If I want something like this for just substratum, you can find it on Sanctum of Masters, no problem. Also for Aerodrome it's the same, you can find them. And also if you want something for Sanctum of Masters especially, also you can get it from Sanctum of Masters. So that's a good thing, you can find every one of them on the same place, and that's the best ways to get these insignias. Okay, last thing, Unity Stones chests. For sure you can find a lot of them on most of dungeons, can drop it, like Demon Bin dungeons, mostly can drop them. Normal ways also, you have, if you go to daily as example, you have Heaven Mandate and actually cold storage, there is an item can drop from there, like this one, feather or frozen feather, and with this one you can buy some from them with 5 or 10 from cold storage, the merchant there on cold storage, and you can buy some chests from there and you can get them and make a use for them for sure for some Unity Stones. For sure upgrade them later. Also from your dailies you can find some of them on some of the chests. Also you can find this one. Also in weekly you can find them also. So some chests also can drop it. Actually I can't remember which, away from this two. So you can get some of them also. Another way, if you go for here, Dragon Express, and that's always try to do it every week, there is a weekly Splendor Stone chest with just this price. So buy 3 from them, you can get some purples or purple chests and some yellows or some blues. And also there is item called Sunstone. It have a chance if you have 5 from this, so you can make use for this and go for transmute like this. And actually you can buy this one for a chance or not a chance, you will get a yellow one and have a chance to go for Awaken, and if you are very lucky and that's almost not happening, so you can get the purple one or the mystical one, like stone like this, like something like this one, but you will get it for here. Okay, that's if you are super lucky and almost it's not happening. It's happened once for me with my gunner, and actually I didn't believe it, and maybe it will never happen again on my life until I finish this game and quit it, and we all quit it and server did and anything like this. Also there is a chest that can drop on Sanctum of Masters. I don't like this chest actually because it have a better chance to give you yellows, but actually it will give you blues. But when you open it, normally you will open this for 3 gold to get a chest with purple, but this chest on Sanctum of Masters you will have to open it with 15 gold, so I feel it a lot of gold for nothing, and it have a chance can give you yellow, and this one actually can give you yellow, so it will not make any difference. Just the yellow you can get from there will give you more points here. For sure I have here Awakens, so normally yellow, if I will say, it will give you just a Splendor set points about 80, I think. It will give you like the Awaken one 120, so nothing away from this is good and nothing more. Well, that's an important way to get this item. If there is something else, okay, it happened, some dungeons can drop it also, maybe some other ways can drop it, so we don't care about this, we will do it anyway as we go. So whatever, for sure it's important for new players to get them. For someone like me, it's important for me, so I can try to get this, and actually that's almost will never happen. Like I made this too maybe after 5 months maybe, so it will never happen anyway, and I'm trying a lot, losing a lot of gold for nothing, and actually I can't make any upgrade from this, so it's useless. So whatever, at least you have to get a good set effect early for new players as fast as you can for sure to help you on your damage. Anyway, that's it for this video. It's enough for me to talk about all of this. So whatever, try to do your best guys, farm whatever you need, focus on what you need especially more than anything. If you need this type of items or I need to upgrade my soul as an example, so I will go for the ways to get sacred vials, or I go for the ways also to get evolved stones, so I can maximize what I can get from 1 week, so I can get a lot of sacred vials, can do my upgrades, things go well for me, and I can move on for sure. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you didn't, and try to help me so I can draw more on YouTube. Thank you for watching, see ya in the next video, bye bye.